Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at Watkins Glen for, as you read in the title, the Forza 7 Lap Time Challenge. So you may be asking, what does that mean? Well, pretty much, I have 19 drivers, each with a randomly chosen car. So today we are going to be driving the Forza GT cars. These are one of my favorite divisions and probably some of my favorite race cars in the entire world. But it's just complications. We can't really use them as a Forza 7 series, but we can use them here because why not? So today we are here at Watkins Glen for the Forza 7 Lap Time Challenge. So pretty much we have 19 drivers, and the end goal here is to have the fastest lap of all the drivers. So this is going to be done tournament style. We have a 10-car bracket and a 9-car bracket. Today we're going to be going through the 10-car bracket. And so the way everyone was chosen who they were going to face, each driver had a qualifying lap, or had two qualifying laps and one warm-up lap. And pretty much the way they were set up is first goes up against last, second goes up against 18th, and so on and so forth. There are a few examples of that, but not too many. So, guess that's all that needs to be said. So, anyways, the fans are ready. Let's get into it. So now we have our first driver on the track. Me. So, I qualified first with a lap time of 1 minute and 10.412 seconds. And today, for this tournament, I'm driving the number 4 Corvette. So here I am for my first lap, slowing down all the way down to second gear for the first turn. Now just shifting into fourth, smooth uphill. And for this tournament, you're going to be seeing some new-ish names. I say that because they're not technically new. For this series, or for this tournament, I brought back every driver that was in GTRR. I mean, that includes all the drivers we've had in our Forza 7 series, and the drivers that were only in the 2 GTRR races. So here I am, coming to the final turn, coming to my second lap. I come down here, shift down to third, not second this time, but third. I get a big run going up the hill. Nice and smooth. Then we come to the long straightaway here, where I'm gonna shift into sixth here, and then start braking, going into the bus stop, shift down to fourth. Oh, and the game does apply time penalties. So if you cut a corner or get in the grass, it will apply a time penalty. But the carousel is honestly one of the most important parts of the track. If you're off the gas for just a split second too long, you could lose lap time. That could have won you. That could move you on to the next round. And my fastest lap was a 1 minute 10 second .879. So moving on to our next car. So our second driver the driver going up against me is Angus Morris. Angus Morris is a good buddy of mine. He qualified 19th in the number 14 Jaguar, as he's now on his first eligible lap. Angus's qualifying lap was a 1 minute 12.296 second lap. Not the fastest lap, but Angus has said that the car is a bit hard to turn. The car is very tight, but he says the car is bad fast. And you hear that beautiful engine in that number 14 car. Angus, in the Forza 7 series that we have done, Angus has proved himself to be an amazing driver and a race winner. But can he be known for putting up amazing lap times? Angus very smooth in the final turn there. Now he is coming to his second lap. If his lap time is slower than mine, then he is eliminated. If his lap time is faster than mine, then I'm eliminated. No hard feelings, this is all just for fun. And as I'm recording this now, I do not know how long this video is going to be. I don't know how much we're going to be able to get through. Anyways, Angus Morris very nicely through the carousel here. Coming up to the most important parts of the track, down to fourth gear. Now down to third. And coming to the start-finish line, Angus Morris's lap time will be a 1 minute 11.175 second. Angus was just 3/10 shorter. It was just 3/10 short, but a hard fight put up by that number 14 car. As if this was qualifying, he would have placed like 5th, I believe. Anyways, that was a hard fought battle. Angus is eliminated. Now we'll move on to the next round. So next, we're gonna move on to our next duo. For our next round, our first driver driving the number 3 Corvette with a qualifying lap time of a 1 minute 10.985 second lap, Connor Snelling. Connor Snelling now coming up for his first eligible lap. Slowing down into turn 1. He qualified second. Connor Snelling qualified second for this event. So you know that number 3 Corvette is bad fast. In qualifying, Connor Snelling said he had no problems with the car. Car felt great. So Connor Snelling must be feeling pretty confident about that number 3 machine. Very nice through the carousel. Slowing down to 4th. Now taking his second and final lap. he goes past the rumble strip, that will definitely hurt his lap time. But who knows? All comes down to what he does with the rest of the track. And don't forget, it takes the fastest of the two. The fastest of the two laps is what we use. So if his first lap was faster than this lap, then that's what we're using. Usually the second lap is faster though. Connor Snelling coming to the final portion of the racetrack. Good head of steam. Got a lot of speed. Connor Snelling's lap time will be a 1 minute 11.151 second lap. A good lap time for a very good car. So moving on to his opponent. And Connor Snelling's opponent, driving the number 92 Porsche, qualifying 18th with a lap time of 1 minute and 12.292 seconds, Chanel Ramsey. I have not said that name in forever. She was only in GTRR for the first 2 races and hasn't been in Forza 7 since. Now she is back attempting the Forza 7 lap time challenge. Now on her first legal lap. She says the car is the back end likes to try to come around on you. But other than that, the car is bad fast, as you can tell. Chanel Ramsey has not been in a video since second race of GTRR. But now, she's trying to show everyone that she is still an amazing driver, that she deserves to be in Forza 7. And no doubt that all of these drivers are great drivers. If they weren't, they wouldn't be here. Now, Chanel moves on to her second legal lap. God, that Porsche sounds so beautiful. So much speed carried by that number 92 car. But she has to beat a lap time of 1 minute 11.151 seconds. Can she do it? She might come close. Or who knows, she might blow that lap out of the water. Final portion of the track. And Chanel Ramsey's fastest lap time will be a 1 minute 11.252 second. Literally a 0.101 second lap difference. She was off by 1/10 of a second. And that's how close those lap times were. But Chanel, it will not be enough. You have been eliminated. But she has definitely proved her worth here today as we move on to the next round. Moving on to our next duo. Driving the number 23 Nissan GTR with a qualifying time of 1 minute 11.432 seconds, qualifying 10th is Barrett Sims. Barrett has showed himself to be an amazing driver and has gathered some wins in the Forza 7 series that we have done. So today, he's definitely going to carry that skill into setting a good lap time here at Watkins Glen, which is coincidentally the first track he won at in our Forza 7 series. When in the PGR series, this is the racetrack where he got his first win. So Barrett Sims definitely knows how to get it done here in Watkins Glen. But the thing is, with this duo here, this is one of the two duos where they will be competing to compete in the first round. Since there's 10 cars, I had to do a bit of an interesting bracket. So the winner of these two faces off against another driver in the first round. So Barrett Sims rocketing around the track in that beautiful black and red Nissan GTR. Nice into the bus stop. One of the better runs through the bus stop that I've seen so far today. Nice for the chicane. Knocked over one of the cones there. And to finish, here Tom finishing the lap. And it looks like Barrett Sims's fastest lap time will be a 1 minute 11.205 second lap. Now let's go to his competition. Going up against Barrett Sims, driving the number 45 Audi R8, qualifying 16th with a lap time of 1 minute 11.982 seconds is Terrell Saunders. Terrell Saunders now coming up onto his first eligible lap. Terrell Saunders has been saying the car is a bit tight. So yeah, the car not turning as well as he'd like to, but the car definitely has the speed to make up for it. Qualifying 16th, he's got a lot to do to advance to the next round. He has to beat a 1 minute 11.205 second lap. Can the Audi do it? All weekend long, I've been hearing about that. This is the car you need to watch out for. But qualifying 16th did not leave the best impression for this car. But hopefully, he can prove me wrong. These two have raced each other multiple times, but never when it comes to lap times. So, this is very interesting. So Saunders now on his second and final lap. Very smooth in turn one. Very nice uphill. Terrell Saunders very smooth. Now coming into the chicane here, the most important part on the track, and he nails it perfectly. Now the carousel. Like I've said, this is one of the most important parts on the track. Gets through it all right. Messes up on the cones though. There you go to wrap up the lap. Very nice. Very nice in the final turn, and his lap time will be a 1 minute and 12 second .014 lap. Barrett Sims missed it by about 8 tenths. Terrell Saunders just did not have it today. So Barrett Sims will move on to the next round. Barrett Sims back out on the track for his second set of first round laps. Since he advanced, he's now in the first round of the tournament. So to get here, his best lap time in the most previous duo was a 1 minute 11.205 second lap. Can he improve on that? Barrett Sims already showing a little faster speed here than the last round. So today in this video we are only going to be doing the first round. But don't worry, more will be coming very soon. In the final portion of the track here. Very nice to the final turn. Now coming to his second and final lap. He's gotta make it count. He's got a lot of speed here. Very nice uphill. He's the first driver to have to go out a second time, but he will not be the only one. Very nice to the chicane and to the carousel. Down the long back stretch. Coming into the final 2 turns. Very smoothly. And his lap time will be a 1 minute 10.799 second lap. That is the second fastest lap. Actually, no. That is the fastest lap we've had so far in the tournament. Alright, so now moving on. And now, Barrett Sims' opponent, driving the number 91 Dodge Viper SRT, is Kurt Elliott. Kurt Elliott has shown himself to be a fierce competitor, winning multiple races, I believe. Showed himself to be a hard competitor and a race winner. He's now on his first legal lap. Kurt Elliott has not had any complaints about the number 91 Viper, other than it drives way too well, which is not a complaint at all. So, I keep saying Barrett. Kurt Elliott is having to beat a 1 minute 10.799 second lap around the Watkins Glen circuit. Can he get it done? Who knows? He qualified 4th with a lap time of 1 minute 11.187 seconds. very nicely in the final turn, inches away from smacking the wall there, but not doing it. Setting him up nicely for a good second lap. Very nice first turn. A lot of speed going uphill here. This Dodge Viper is going to be hard to beat, boys. Coming to the bus stop. A lot of speed. Now into the carousel. One of the best runs I've ever seen out of the carousel coming from Kurt Elliott. As we get to the last two turns here of the run. Kurt Elliott with a lap time of 1 minute 10.479. Oh my god, 0.497 seconds. Kurt Elliott beats Barrett Sims' lap by 0.3. That is the second fastest lap we've had all weekend long. That lap was only 0.07 of a second slower than my qualifying lap. So that was an absolutely amazing lap for an absolutely amazing driver and car. Barrett Sims will be eliminated, and Kurt Elliott will go on to face me. Now, time for the next duo. And next up, driving the number 84 Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG. No stranger to the channel at all, Carissa Nasato. Now, Carissa set her qualifying lap of 1 minute 11.625 seconds, giving her 11th. And as she is now on her first legal lap, that SLS is already looking bad fast. Carissa has showed herself to be out of all of our drivers, to be the best female driver in the field, racking up multiple wins. And in the 2.5 series we've done on Forza 7, she's been a championship contender at all times. So can that skill transfer to a fast lap here at Watkins Glen? It sure can. She's getting ready for her second and final lap. The winner of these two will face off against another driver in round 1. So we still have two duos left. We have this duo, and the winner of this will face the final driver in the round of 1, or in round 1. Sato looking bad fast. Masato, our one and only Japanese driver, setting an example here today in the number 84 AMG. With what already seems like a bad fast lap, her lap time will be a 1 minute and 10.661 second lap. The third fastest lap so far Actually, I believe that's... Actually, no, that is the second fastest lap we've had so far in the tournament. Carissa Sato already showing herself as a favorite. Now let's move on to her opponent. Her opponent driving the number 45 Porsche 911 with a qualifying lap time of 1 minute 12.246 seconds, getting 17th, is Una Lawrence. That's a name I have not heard in forever. Una Lawrence has shown that the number 45 Porsche is a bit of a beast to try to handle. Not the best driving car in the world. So, may seem she's at a disadvantage in this event. But any good driver can overcome a bad car and turn it into a good car. Well, some cars are just too hard to drive. Or the car just doesn't fit a certain driver. As might be the case with Una Lawrence. Una Lawrence setting up for a good second and final lap here. She has to be a lap time of 1 minute 10.661 seconds, the second best time so far in the tournament, and she has to beat that in a car that she's been struggling to drive all weekend long. Not looking good for the number 45 Porsche here, but who knows, Una could pull something out here. Very nice in the bus stop. Once again, wide coming out of the carousel. That will definitely hurt her lap time here. Coming to the final two turns. She's got to give it all she's got if she wants to make it to the next round. Her lap time is a 1 minute 12.031 second lap. Not enough there. In fact, about little under 2 seconds slower than her competition. Una Lawrence will be eliminated, and we will now go on to the final duel of the first round. Carissa Sato is back out on the track for her second set of first round laps. So these will be the final two runs of the video. Carissa Sato got in this round with a 1 minute 10.661 lap time. So can she improve on that? It's going to be a hard lap time to beat, considering how it is the second fastest lap to date. And who knows? Anything's possible. Number 84 is bad fast. Carissa Sato just wheeling that car around the track, proving that she is one of the best drivers we have in the field. Looks like Carissa Misato has something to prove here. I don't know what it is, considering how she has shown that she is easily one of the best drivers we have, winning multiple races and constantly being a threat for the championship. But who knows? Carissa Misato coming into the last portion of the track here. Very nice. Going in the final turn. Very smooth. And Carissa Misato will finish the run off with a 1 minute 10.403 second lap. She improved on her previous fastest lap by 0.2 of a second. That is amazing. I think, yeah, she's definitely one of the favorites to win this. Alright, so now moving on to the final run of the day. Next driver, driving the number 56 BMW Z4 GTE, qualifying third with a lap time of 1 minute 11.118 seconds, is Oswald Snelling. Oswald, in qualifying, it showed that this little thing can move. But qualifying was a 1 minute 11.118 second lap, and the lap he's having to beat by Carissa Misato is a 1 minute 10 second .403 lap. So can he do it? He's now on his first legal lap. In the grass, that's 100% going to be hurting his lap timing. Oswald Snelling has not shown himself to be a big championship contender like some of the other drivers in the field. But he has won before. And he has shown that he can get the job done. Now, second lap. Oswald Snelling trying his hardest to beat the 10-second lap. Oswald Snelling has been the second most successful of the three Snelling drivers. His younger sister Daria has yet to win. Meanwhile, his little brother Connor Snelling has shown himself to be a constant championship threat and a multiple race winner. Oswald Snelling probably wanting to show that he is just as good as his little brother, as if he does get the lap time, if he does beat Carissa Misato, he will go and face his little brother. And Oswald Snelling will get a 1 minute 11.167 second lap. Just not good enough out of the number 56 car. Oswald Snelling will be eliminated. And that is going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And next time, we will be doing the round 1 of the 9 car bracket. So I'll see you guys there.